Good afternoon, volleyball fans. Once again, welcome to the Auxiliary Gymnasium here at Hicksville Schools, the Red Zone Junior, as we are getting underway with the second of our two live streams on this Tuesday, October the 1st. It's the 8th grade match up right now. The Lady Aces entertaining the Lady Raiders of Hicksville here, or Lady Raiders of Wayne Trace. And got distracted while I'm talking. It happens sometimes. Anyhow, the Wayne Trace Lady Raiders are here to take on the Lady Aces this afternoon in junior high volleyball action. And we've got the live stream coverage for you right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Connor Myers with me again tonight, operating the iPad Pro camera, following the action for you. And we're glad to have you here with us as we again get the month of October underway. A little bit on the gloomy side, and I'm glancing out the window. Looks like we might even have some rain falling as we continue to deal with some remnants of the big hurricane. All right, back to the subject at hand. This, again, is the second of our two live streams tonight, the 8th grade matchup. We want to thank our 4 Diamond Level Underwriting supporters for being with us and helping to make our live coverage possible from the Auxiliary Gymnasium this afternoon. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. A big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. A couple of minutes away from getting this 8th grade match underway. If you are just joining us earlier, the 7th grade match went to the Lady Raiders, a straight set win as they defeated the Hicksville 25-13 in game number 1 and 25-6 in game number 2. At the junior high level, it's best 2 out of 3 games. As we get ready for the 8th grade matchup, let's run down the roster. And again, we have not been provided rosters for the Wayne Trace Lady Raiders teams, so I can only identify them by number. We do not have names to go with those numbers. But on the Hicksville side, their 8th grade team, number 1 is Braylon Adams. Number 4, Alexa Cayley. Number 5 is Sophia Miles. Number 6, Kat Lauer. Number 8 is worn by Maya Haggerty. Number 10 is Braylon McCain. Number 12 is Caddy Vasquez. Number 13, Kaylin Kreitz. Number 14, is Maddie Gillespie. Number 15, McKenna Bergman. Number 16 is Gabby Hernandez. Number 21, Anna Scholl. And number 28 is worn by Abigail Washler. So those are the Lady Aces. And again, we apologize, but it's the junior high, and there are times where some teams, when they come visit, they have rosters ready they can give us, and sometimes they don't. And, well, we just sort of go with the flow. Glad to have you with us. We're looking forward to, again, fun afternoon with some good volleyball coming here at the 8th grade level. We're about 15 seconds away. The teams are going to get ready to huddle up, and then they'll, of course, line up, go to the net, wish each other a good match, and we'll get ready to get things underway here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Real glad to have you with us, whether you're watching us as an Aces fan or if you're joining us from down in Paulding County to follow the Lady Raiders this afternoon. We hope that you will enjoy the free live coverage for you right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. All right. Get the clock set. The referees are I should say the officials are in place. I don't know. I don't know enough about volleyball. I don't know if they call them referees or officials or umpires. But anyway, the officials are set to go. There's the whistle, and we're going to wish each other good luck and get ready to get this match underway. A little before 6 o'clock. Officials in place, and as always, as the teams come out, the officials will check the names, numbers, and positions on both sides of the net to make sure everybody is in their proper order and in their proper place. And then we'll get ready to get things going. Crowd continuing to trickle in a little bit. Again, we've got a pretty good contingent that have come up from Wayne Trace to root on the Lady Raiders. And over here on the Aces side, stands are starting to fill up a little bit. And again, as we always mention, here in the auxiliary gym, the bleachers are not as well supported as they are in the main gym. So there we go. Somebody bumped into one of the plugs, so we had to plug ourselves back in real quickly. So anyway, as people go up and down the bleachers, things happen and the camera can bounce around a little bit, or sometimes a plug can get loosened. But not to worry, we're okay. We'll bring you the action. And the official... All right, got everything all squared away, and the Lady Raiders are going to have the volleyball first and the first serve, and they're in position. There's the whistle, and we're underway with the 8th grade match. And that'll be a point for the Raiders as Lady Aces go into the net. Well, they either went into the net or they stepped over the half-court line beneath the net. Can't do either one of those. Second volley underway. Raiders hit, and Bergman dives for it, off her hands and out of bounds. Wayne Trace up 2-0. And that's going to be trouble. It's going to drop in. Aces get it over the net. Strong hit by the Raiders. Now the Aces looking to set it up. Bergman from in the back of the court. And again, an answer from Wayne Trace. And that'll be again into the net. And another point for the Lady Raiders, up now 4-0 here in game one. They continue their serve. All right, a nice setup for the Aces. Good answer from Wayne Trace. They get it over the net. Couple Lady Aces sort of bump into each other there. And another point for the Raiders. Oh. So Wayne Trace starting off with quite a little run here in game number one. Nice tap over. And that just drops in. Just inside the line. Substitution for the Aces. Stepping out, number 16, Hernandez, and Coming in for her, number 14, Gillespie. That's in. So there we go. The Lady Aces finally get their first point of game number 1. They're down by 6, 7-1, but they'll have the serve. Braylon Adams. Good looking serve. And that's going to be trouble. Oh, they got it over. Nice recovery by Wayne Trace. And a good push over the net. That was Lauer. Got it to drop in. Oh, into the net and onto the floor. (8-2) now, Wayne Trace. Here's the whistle. Ball's up. Into the net, and another point for the Lady Aces. They close the gap to 5. That'll be out. Good eye from the Aces holding up on that one. (9-4) Wayne Trace, but the Lady Aces with the volleyball and the serve. Again, it's 8th grade girls volleyball action. Oh, just this time that went into the net. Lauer continuing her serve. Good looking serve, and that's going to be trouble. And that'll be another point for the Aces. Make it a 3-point game. Lauer had some speed on that one too. Good spin. Pulls the Aces to within 2. And that's another good one, another ace. Bauer's got it dialed in right now. Oh, that one a little bit low. I jinxed her. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Cat. If you want, you can meet in the parking lot. You can beat Connor up. Oh, out. So that'll be back to a 1-point game now, 10-9, and Bergman back to serve for Hicksville. Quick substitution from the Aces bench. Kaylee comes in. Bergman. Serve is out. Oh, they're going to say, okay. Maybe somebody touched it, or again, it was kind of hard to see from our angle. Bergman's second serve. Nice setup, and they just miss and will be tied. Or, excuse me, that last one tied us at 10, and this one puts the Lady Aces up by 1, 11-10. Raiders get it over the net. Aces look to answer, and they do. Oh. We'll be tied at 11 after that one, as the Raiders will get the serve back. Substitution for Wayne Trace. Number 4 comes into the game to serve. Tied at 11. High arcing serve, Bergman. Oh, and then a little bit of confusion between Lauer and Cayley, and it drops right between the two of them. McKenna Bergman will step out and into the game for the Aces, number 8, Haggerty. Lauer. And that'll into the stands, and another point for the Lady Raiders. Back up to a 2-point lead now for Wayne Trace, 13-11. That'll be out. Started curving off of her hand. And Hernandez. That's Vasquez. Another serve for Vasquez. They're now tied at 13. And that will be in. Oh, nice touch. Vasquez with the ace. That'll drop in too. Now the Aces are the ones up by a couple, 15-13. Caddy Vasquez continues her serve. She touched it. Oh. A mistake there by the Raiders, and another point for the Lady Aces. Another good serve, and that one will drop in again. Timeout on the floor. Time for me to say a big thank you to our good friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. Medical supplies, equipment, over-the-counter medications, gift sundries, and more. Stop by next time you're in downtown Hicksville. Browse around and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. Hey, if you want to get the latest information on COVID boosters, flu shots, more, give them a call. They'll be happy to help you out. It's 419-542-6218. I want to thank the Myers family again for their continued support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. All the sports we cover, all levels of play across all of our broadcast platforms. They're the ones that help make it possible. We hope that you will thank them as well. The Hicksville Pharmacy, again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. That one will be out. Raiders with the serve. Trying to get back into this game now, down by 3. Nice setup. That'll be out. Aces will go up 18-14 and get the serve back. And now Hernandez will come in. High arc and serve, and a good one. Goes into the net. And it'll be another point for the Aces. Another high arcing serve for Hernandez. Raiders looking to get this one back across the net, and into the net it goes. And the Aces are the first to reach 20 here in game number 1. Hernandez, another good-looking serve. It'll bounce off the top of the net, and that will be out. 21-14, Aces by 7. That one's in. Good hit. Raiders looking to set it up. They get it over the net. And the Aces drop it in. 22-16. Substitutions on the Aces side. Adams will come in to serve. Her team up by 6, 22-16. Adams, good serve, and point for the Aces. That one will loop over, and Bergman taps it over. Raiders recover. Bergman again. And that's going to be trouble. Yep, they hit it 4 times to get it over the net. That'll bring up game point for the Aces, 24-16. Adams out. That one got away from her a little bit. 24-17. But still, Aces are in a good position here. Serve. Right on the line. Yep. Saw that one. 24-18. One more serve coming up for the Raiders. And that will be out. 24-19 as the Lady Raiders just keep creeping a little bit closer here. That one will be out. (24-20). And that'll be into the net. So game 1, after a little bit of a scare there, goes to the Lady Aces 25-20. And they'll take a 1-game to none lead in the best 2 out of 3 8th grade match. Well, we've got some time, so I'll take some time to say a big thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriting supporters, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio. A world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They're also online at www.arcsolinc.com. They offer solutions to business and industry that include robotics, plasma, welding, so much more. Go to their website and check out. They have a gallery there where you can check out many of the projects they've done around the area and around the region, also around the state and around the country. They do some fantastic, really incredible stuff. Incredibly impressive, all that they are capable of doing, and most awesome, it's right here in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them so very much. They're such great members of our Hicksville community. Whenever you see any type of community effort, whether it's recently like the splash pad or other things in the past, you will almost always see ARC Solutions listed as one of the benefactors or supporters. And we're so proud that they've chosen Hicksville Community Television for their support as well. They are diamond level underwriters that, again, their underwriting helps us bring you all of the sports coverage that we do here on Hicksville Community Television. Remember, whenever you see Aces sports action on HIX-TV, they're the ones that help make it possible. So we hope that you will thank them as well. Our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in our industrial park and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. Well, still got a little under a minute to go before we get Game 2 underway. It's a must-win game for the Lady Raiders now to avoid a straight set victory for the Lady Aces. And, of course, Hicksville would like nothing better than to be able to wrap this one up, put another W up on the board, and win this GMC match here this afternoon. Connor Myers, Bill Murphy, we're the crew from HIX-TV bringing you the action. We're glad to have you here with us. Hope, again, you are enjoying the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. If you are, and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. It really does help us out with the search engines and those metrics and so forth. But most of all, you can hit the notification bar, and that way whenever we schedule a new sports live stream or whenever we post new content to our video-on-demand library on the YouTube channel, you're the first to know. To the many who have already subscribed, we thank you so very much. But if you're not one of them, please consider doing so. We would love to have you become a member of the community of Hicksville Community Television. Aces with the ball in the serve, or the volleyball in the serve, and Adams gets it started for Game 2. Raiders get it over the net. Nice setup for Hicksville. And a good answer from the Raiders. Oh, couldn't get that second hit in, though, so it'll be a point for Hicksville, and Adams will go back to serve a second time. Gives her team the early 1-0 lead. And that's going to be trouble. 2-0 Aces. Adams' third serve. That'll be slapped and too much on it. And that's going to be trouble too. Got under the ball and got the first hit in, but didn't have a lot on it, and it looked like it was, and it did. It died before one of her teammates could get to it. So the Aces with the early 4-0 lead. But don't get too excited. Remember, in Game 1, the Raiders were up 6-7-0, and the Aces came back to win that one. Wayne Trace. And that was Lauer into the net. First point for the Lady Raiders. They'll get their first serve of this game, down 4-1. Oh, that'll be trouble too. And not enough on it to get it over the net. So just like that, it's a 4-3 game. And the Wayne Trace team can tie it up with this serve. Bergman, that'll be out. And we're tied at 4. That's going to be out of bounds. Yep. And so the Lady Raiders take the lead for the first time here in Game 2, 5-4. Push it over. There we go. Oh, Raiders put that one into the net. We're tied at 5, and the Lady Aces will get the volleyball back. Ball's up. Straight up. Nice setup. And again, just a little bit. Timing just a little bit off. Needed to hit it just a little bit sooner to put it over the net. Chance for a good setup for the Raiders. Bergman. And that'll be behind the official and out of bounds, and point for the Lady Aces. McCain back to serve again. Tip over. Adams. That'll be too much on that one. 7-6. Aces still with a 1-point lead. Now the Raiders will be serving. Oop, that'll be out, yep. So once again, we're tied 7-all. And the Raiders with the serve. Ball up for Wayne Trace. Adams. Set up for the Lady Raiders. Over the net it goes. Oh, nah, almost. Couldn't quite do it. They got it over on about the 7th hit, but you only get 3. 8-7 Raiders. Oh, that's going to be trouble. There we go. We're going to be tied at 8. That was Lauer with the good hit, and she'll drop back to serve. With these teams deadlocked at 8 points each. Lauer, good serve. Back to her. Another nice setup, and nobody's close enough to the net to hit it over. That'll be out. It'll be tied at 9. And now McKenna Bergman back to serve. Ooh. See if they can recover, and they do. Raiders get it over. And again, nobody up at the net to be able to tap it over. That'll be off Lauer's hands, and so the Raiders up now by 2, 11-9. Put it into the net. It'll be 11-10, and Hicksville will get the serve back. Vasquez will come in to serve the volleyball. Vasquez, good serve. Raiders get it over the net. Vasquez. And over it goes. Wayne Trace. Oh. They pulled the Aces up close to the net and then hit it deep. Get the point, and they get the serve back. That'll be out. No, I'm wrong. Catches the corner. Make it 13-10, Wayne Trace. That was a good serve. It just sort of curved right there. Raiders over the net. Aces get it back over. Oh. And that time the Raiders get pulled out of position a little bit. Aces close the gap to 2, 13-11. And that one, a lucky break for the Raiders there, but the luck runs out on the second series of that volley. Drops down, and it's a 1-point game. Miles back to serve again. Into the net. So back to a 2-point contest, 14-12 Raiders. Vasquez gets it across and it falls in. What a great hit. Caddy Vasquez drops it in just inside the line and pulls her team back to within 1. Adams back into the game to serve. And we'll have a bunch of other substitutions here. Bergman will come back in. And Shull into the game as well. Adams, her team up by a point. Nice job. That was Lauer tapping it over to tie it up at 14-all. Bergman slaps that one over. Bergman again. That'll be out. So the Aces retake the lead, 15-14. Adams serves again. They find the open spot on the floor. And we're tied at 15. And now Raiders will serve. Oh. A little confusion in the ranks there as the Aces weren't sure who was going to make that third hit. Ball drops to the floor. Let's get it over. Nice setup for the Raiders. Into the net. Tied at 16. Again, you have to win by 2 points or more. That'll be another point for the Aces. Now Hicksville in the lead, 17-16, and timeout on the floor. Time to say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And hey, remember, as we head into the fall and the cold winter driving months are coming up, don't forget that both dealerships have outstanding service departments. So whether you need basic maintenance or major repair, they can help you out. And Again, if you need to get that car in to get it tuned up and ready to go for the cold driving months ahead, they'll be standing by and ready to help, because it's all about service at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, before, during, and after the sale. I want to thank them so very much. Check them out online, again, at jimschmidtauto.com. And that'll be into the net, and that'll put the Aces up by 2. McCain will be back to serve again. Braylon, good looking serve. Bergman. Good setup. And McKenna into the net. Aces still have the lead 18-17, but now the serve goes back to the Lady Raiders. Oop. We're going to be tied at 18 as we keep seesawing back and forth here in game number 2. I'll be out. Too much on at that time from Vasquez. That'll be out. We'll be tied at 19. Lauer back to serve now for the Lady Aces. Trace trying to make something happen. Lady Aces keep it alive. That'll be out. Gillespie with a little too much on that one, and Raiders hit 21st. 2019 now, Wayne Trace. I see somebody stepped over the line, under the net. 21-19 Raiders. Timeout for the Aces. We also want to say a big thank you to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry, welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and more. They've got some terrific opportunities available as well if you're looking for a great place to work. Go to aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all the opportunities they have available. You can upload your resume, fill out an application online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, you might be able to become a part of the APT Manufacturing family. We want to thank them so very much for their diamond level underwriting support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on HIX-TV. Tony Nicewater and the whole gang at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Lady Aces looking to get back on track here. Raiders must win to force a third and final deciding game. Bergman pushes it over into the net, and that'll make it 21-20, and the Aces will get the serve back. And Bergman will drop back to serve this one. First, though, some substitutions for the Aces. Bergman, good serve into the net. And they managed to salvage it. And again, the Aces too far away from the net. Can't get there enough to tap it over on that third hit. 22-20. The Aces go down now 23-20. Might be getting ready for game 3 here. And that's going to bring up game point for the Lady Raiders, 24-20, to even it up at 1 game each. Nope, that'll do it. Game 2 goes to Wayne Trace, 25-20, as they even it up at 1 game each. So we'll go to a third and final deciding game here. About 6:35. So we'll see. We should still be able to wrap this up by about 7, I think. So it's all even, and it's winner takes all here in game number 3. Again, Lady Aces won the opener 25-20. Wayne Trace returned the favor in game 2, winning it 25-20. So it's all going to come down to game number 3. Bill and Connor, glad to have you here with us, bringing you the action. After this, we're going to have a bit of a break. Now, there will be a live stream tomorrow, as there always is, Wednesday at 4 o'clock, the weekly live update. What's going on here at Hicksville Community Television. We sort of recap what we've been up to and look ahead to what we're going to be covering in the next week or so, and share some community information with you as well. But, no sports coverage on Wednesday or on Thursday. We will be back in action. We'll be on the road at Ayersville for football action in week number 6, believe it or not. Aces 2-3 and 1-1 in the GMC. They'll travel to the hangar to take on the Pilots. And we're going to be there too. Brian and I will bring you the action. Hopefully it won't be quite as damp as it was at Aces Field for the game against the Raiders on Friday night. We were very kind of soaked. Our equipment was too. It took a couple days for the sound box to dry off completely, or dry out completely. I had volleyball the next morning as the Aces hosted Lincoln View. And I got down to the gym and I unzipped the sound box to pull out the power cord and the audio cable, and they were still dripping wet. I left a little puddle there. Teams back out on the floor. Again, it's all or nothing in this game in number 3. As the officials will again check the players and their positions on the floor. And it should be Raiders volleyball to get this third game underway. So here we go. Glad to have you with us again. It's basically the first 2 games didn't matter. All that matters is who wins this one. And they'll get the W for the match here at the Auxiliary Gym on this Tuesday. Ball's up, we're underway. This is nice setup. Adams over and drops it in. Braylon Adams. First point of game 3 goes to the Lady Aces, and she'll drop back to serve. A good-looking serve. Nice setup for the Raiders. Into the net. Adams gets it over the net. The Raiders set it up. Slap it over Adams. Vasquez. And too much on it from Lauer. 2-1. That sounds kind of familiar as we see if we're going to trade points here all game long. We'll find out. Raiders down by 1. Looking to tie things up with the serve. Vasquez taps it over. Set up for the Raiders, and they'll drop it in. 2-2. Serve stays with Rain Trace. Aces get it over the net. Bergman, just missed. That'll put the Raiders up by 1, 3-2. Ball's up. That'll be out. Yep. Adams, good job recognizing that and ducking under it so she didn't make contact inadvertently. We're tied at 3. Substitution on the Raiders side, and here's the whistle, and the serve is up. And it's an ace for the Aces. McCain back to serve again. And into the net. Tied at 4. And that'll be out. And Hernandez and Vasquez will both check out here. Into the game, Washler, number 28, and Gillespie, number 14. And it'll be Lauer back to serve with her team up by 1. Well, Lauer serves into the net, and we're tied at 5. Yeah, that'll be a point for the Aces. Winds up going under the net. And Bergman will drop back to serve. Gailey back in for the Lady Aces. And that'll be into the net for Bergman. Wow. And we just stay tied. Now 6-all. McKenna will step out, and Scholl will come in for her on the Aces side. Tied at 6, Wayne Trace with the serve. And that'll be out. Aces get it over the net. And Admin will drop in and put Wayne Trace up by 2. That'll be out. Make it a 1-point game. (8-7) Wayne Trace. Caddy Vasquez will come in to serve. Good serve. Raiders look to get it over the net. They do. Nice setup. Aces salvage that one. Keep it going. And finally goes into the net. And the Aces will tie it back up at 8-all. Nice long exchange there between those two teams, battling. Vasquez serve. And that will be out. Yep. Again, just a little too much on it. Vasquez, just clips the net. So we're tied at 9. That'll be out. Aces up 10-9 now, and they'll get the serve back. Ball rolls out into the hallway. Gillespie back to serve. And that'll be out. And we'll be tied back up at 10. Hernandez will come in for the Aces. Let's just push it over. Oh, Aces were waiting for that one. That was a good push back. Nice setup, and over it goes. Nice job by Vasquez to get it over the net. Aces recover that one too. That one will get pushed back. Hernandez to Vasquez, and that one will fall short. So that'll give the 1-point lead to the Raiders, 11-10. And that'll be a point for the Aces. So it'll go under the net, and we'll be tied at 11. And Adams serving once again for the Aces. Adams. Good serve, and over the net it goes. Lady Aces looking to set it up. Nice recovery by the Raiders. And the Aces don't have an answer for that one. Diving attempt. Under the net it goes, and Wayne Trace back up by a point, 12-11. High arcing serve. They're going to have to, not enough on that one. And the Raiders now up by 2. That'll go into the net, and it'll be a 1-point game again. Wayne Trace in the lead, 13-12. The Aces with the ball in the serve. Oh, and Bergman missed it. Oh, boy. Raiders, ball's up. And point for the Aces. And they'll make it a 1-point game again and get the serve back. Sophia Miles back to serve. And some consultation going on over at the scorer's table. And we've got everything all figured out. Okay. Here's the whistle. We'll resume play. Miles serve. Nice setup. Over the net. Well done. Good hit by Gillespie. And we're tied at 14. Be out. Washler too much on it that time. It floats towards the back wall and puts the Raiders back on top by a point. Their serve, and that'll be off the hands and into the crowd, and it'll be a 2-point lead for Wayne Trace. Aces get the ball over. Tap over, and that'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Wayne Trace up by 3, which I think is the biggest lead that either team has had in this game so far, 3 points. And a timeout called. So we'll take a moment here to catch our breaths. Again, it's game number 3. First game went to the Lady Aces, 25-20. Game 2 went to the Lady Raiders, 25-20. And so here in this third and final deciding game, it's Wayne Trace with the lead right now, 17-14. And I said I think 3 points is the biggest lead that either team has had as this game has been going back and forth since the very beginning. Final seconds are tipping down. Aces back out on the floor, and here come the Raiders. They've got the serve and the 3-point lead. Looking to see if they can finish this one off. And the whistle, and we're ready to resume. Adams, that's going to be trouble. It'll drop in, and it'll be another point for the Raiders. And that'll be out. That one went off of her hand on the, well, she just hit it bad. Just a bad hit. You could tell as soon as it left her hand that it was not going where she wanted it to. Bergman, her team down by 3. Raiders looking to set it up. And they mistime it, and it drops down. It'll be another point for Wayne. No, they're going to say she went into the net. Aces will get the point. So that'll make it 18-16. Hicksville not done yet. Battle back, they're down by 2. Bergman serves again. And again, another point. They put it into the net. And then we're back to a 1-point game. Bergman just clips the top of the net, and we're tied. 18 all. Bergman makes it a 19-18 game. And I think that they're calling timeout on the Raiders bench. They are. So the Aces down by 3, battle back and take the lead 19-18. As again, this is anybody's game. And as we near getting to that 25-point plateau, again, a reminder, you have to win by at least 2 points. So 25-24 doesn't happen. It's got to be 26-24, or it's got to be 27-25, or whatever the case may be. Got to win by 2. Sun's starting to set a little bit outside. Teams will come back out onto the floor. Bergman will still be serving for the Lady Aces, up by a point, 19-18. Again, both teams looking to put one in the win column here and take the match. Bergman, high return. Nice setup, over it goes, and they drop it in. And we're tied at 19. $19 all, and the Raiders with the serve now. Clips the net, drops in. So the Raiders hit 20 first in this game. Aces get it over the net. Wayne Trace. And the Lady Aces recover. Volley continues here, and they said that one hit from the Raiders was outside of the pylon, or the rod, whatever you want to call it, the mast. And we're tied at 20. Vasquez back to serve for the Aces. All even at 20 each. Ooh, Bergman got back in time to get that one. And the Raiders get it over the net. Bergman gets it back into the field of play. Set up for the Raiders. Over it goes. Oh, tried to push it over, and it was about 6 inches too low. So 21-20 now, Wayne Trace. Adams back into the game for the Aces. Raiders with the serve. Over the net. Adams taps it over. And the Raiders recover. Now Vasquez gets it over for the Aces. And that's going to be a point for Wayne Trace. 22-20, and another timeout. This time on the Aces bench. As again, they're going to go to the bitter end on this one. It's still anybody's game. They've been going back and forth. And neither team wants to take a loss here. Again, this is conference action in the GMC. Bill and Connor with you for HIX-TV. Glad to have you with us. And again, we're hoping you're enjoying the coverage here tonight. Ball's up. That's in, and that's an ace for the Raiders. They're up now by 3, 23-20. Aces are going to need to step it up. High serve, and that's going to bring up game and match point for the Raiders. We'll see what happens. And that'll do it. Oh my God, what a heartbreaking loss for the Aces as the Raiders win it in 3, 20-25, 25-20, and then 25-20 again. You know, when we got ready to start this game, Connor, I almost said, what are the odds we're going to have another 25-20 game after the first two finished up that way? But
yeah, I only started thinking about it till like the end.
And that's exactly what happened. So with that, we're going to get ready to wrap things up for this evening. I do want to say a big thank you once again to all of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters. Diamond Level Underwriting supporters, again, underwrite all of our Aces sports coverage for the entirety of the year here on Hicksville Community Television. We want to thank them so very much. They make all of our free live coverage possible. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions. Tony Nicewander and the gang located over in the Industrial Park and also online at aptmfg.com/careers. A big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. Also want to say a big thank you to the Aces Junior High Athletic Department for, again, allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage and providing us space to broadcast the action for you. We want to thank them so very much. And most of all, we want to thank you for joining us. Again, we hope you enjoyed the coverage for both of our live streams this evening. And if you did, and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. We do all of our Aces sports coverage here on the YouTube channel, and whenever we schedule a live stream, if you click that notification button as a subscriber, you're the first to know whenever we have a live stream scheduled and coming up, and also whenever we post new content to the video on demand library here on the YouTube channel as well. And you can also follow us on our Facebook page. It's a great way to keep up to date with what's happening around the area, around the community here at Hicksville Schools, and we try to feed all that information, share it with you. And we do some live streaming, non-sport live streaming on our Facebook page as well, and that's where we sometimes we post information, obviously, if we have any changes to our broadcast schedule and so forth. So if you have already followed us or subscribed, we thank you so very much. And if you're not one of our followers or subscribers, please consider doing so. We would love to have you as a member of the community of Hicksville Community Television. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Again, our next live stream, well, we've got, again, the weekly live update coming your way tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. Our next sports live stream, again, Friday night. It'll be football action in week number 6. The Aces on the road at Ayersville High School. And Brian and I will be on the air with the coverage starting a little before 7 o'clock on Friday night. And then, of course, next Friday, week from Friday, it's homecoming weekend here at Aces. Well, we'll talk more about that as we get a little closer to it. So anyhow, with that, as we get ready to wrap it up this evening, one last time in our results for tonight. In the 7th grade game, that was a straight set win for the Wayne Trace Lady Raiders as they beat Hicksville 25-13, 25-6. And in the nightcap in the 8th grade match, it's the Raiders winning in 3. The Aces winning game 1, 25-20. And then the Raiders, 2 in a row, 25-20 and 25-20 yet again. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Hey, again, thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and, well, as we get ready to wrap it up, for Connor Myers on the camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Talk to you again soon right here on HIX-TV. And I want to just say good night and good sports.